What you doing back here? Mufasa!
Say it again, feel right in his...
I've just discovered that I may have a son here in this land.
How much child support is she getting from?
The king pays no child support.
No child support for 30 years and you came back? You was a dummy.
Hello, I am Hakim Joffer, King of Zumonda. You are the heir to the throne.
Yes, my son.
He's supposed to be like the prince of Wakanda.
Wakanda is a fictional place.
Not to everybody.
Zamunda is a very real nation.
I don't need no handout. Wait a minute. All right, I'm gonna pack. Okay, baby.
Presenting King Akim's son from America.
And my mom's.
And his mom's.
Children, this is your brother.
Hey, Quine. I'm sorry I slept with your man.
This happened before we even met.
It's not like you're the first man I've ever been with.
What did you just say about the other men?
Coming to America, now it's coming to me.
I always thought that Mika was going to be queen.
A woman isn't allowed to rule Zamunda. It's the law.
Did it ever occur to you that Mika wanted to be your heir?
Would you dare banish me from my own bedroom?
How you doing, King?
I'm getting it from everywhere. I have upset my family.
You must be strong.
And General Izzy would love nothing more than to take over Zumonda.
Raise it higher.
I'm a king,
Put your hands together.
I like that.
Say it again.
give me all
It's a party over here.
I must admit, your style is foreign to my kingdom, but is impressive.
That's right.
There you go.
Let me hear you say, hey, ho.
Hey ho!
No, don't do that. That's his mother.
Oh, don't you say it.
No, not to his mother.
I'm a king, I'm a king, I'm a king.
Welcome everybody to Force Redux, a Revo Force Studios podcast, where we bring back our favorite movies. But this time we're gonna switch it up. We're gonna bring back a movie that literally just came out, and the movie is, you want to tell them, G?
Coming to America 2.
Coming to America.
Hey. I'm your host, Street. That's Big Bear Kawasaki,
Yo.
SB, and G.
What up?
Let's go.
And remember, guys, subscribe, like, follow, and share the video. We got a couple videos out right now. That's a couple, bringing some heat right now. That's getting us a couple views, a couple of likes. Please, again, like, subscribe, and follow. All right, guys. Coming to America. Stupid name. Me personally, I don't.
Oh, yeah,
like it.
coming to
America.
America.
All right, so the movie came out March 5th, 2021. It was supposed to come out last year, but since COVID fucked up everything, it's gotten moved back. So, starring Eddie Murphy as Prince Akeem, Arsenio Hall as Simi, Sherry Hadley as Queen Lisa Joffre, James Earl Jones reprises his role as King. I don't know how to say it.
Jaffe.
Jaffe. With new to the franchise, Jeremy Fowler, as Lavelle Johnson.
Yeah, Lavelle Johnson.
First of all, you gotta pick better names. That's a terrible name. I'm sorry.
I'm Lavelle Johnson.
The first name was fine. Then the last name was like Johnson.
I'm like,
Wait, I thought it was Johnson.
I thought it was Johnson too, but they
movie,
just had to
in the movie, right?
Yeah,
they had. I'll bring it up later.
Yeah.
I'll bring it up later.
Kiki Lynn as the beautiful Princess Mika. Oh my gosh, she is so young. Yo, she was so good.
Listen, I'm not even going. Bella Murphy.
Eddie Murphy's real life daughter as Princess Oma Joffre.
I had to look her up. I'm not even going to
Starring with also comedians Leslie Jones, Tracy Morgan, actor and singers Ratomi and and Tiana Taylor. Thank you.
Preach on it, brother. Preach on it.
That was a good surprise. I was
Iman
surprised
Shumpert
by
gotta
that.
be one of the luckiest person, yo.
and least of not all, I know I'm saying that wrong. Wesley Snipes as Commander Izzy. I think that's
Yep.
what it was.
Yeah, Commander Izzy.
That was
The how you call it? What was it? Something with Mufasa.
Yeah. All right. So, like I said, the movie initially was scheduled for a release on August 7th by Premiere Pictures, but again, COVID fucked it up. Thank you, COVID. In 2020, it was pushed back to December 18th. Again, pushed back. So, this is a movie about African monarch Akeem as he learns that that he has a child with another woman.
Wait. Can you give the actual word, please?
What?
You have a bastard son.
You have a bastard son. Sorry, excuse my fake African. Like I probably.
Well, it's too late. Well, it's too late now. We're about to get canceled.
So he has an unexpected relationship with a woman, and where?
What was it? Queens?
Yeah,
Queens.
It was Queens. Yeah, it was Queens.
All right, so
out of all the dumpster fires to have a bastard child, pick Queens. I'm kidding.
Queens.
I love Queens. I'm kidding.
All right, so guys, I found a couple reviews on Rotten Tomatoes and a couple on Amazon. You guys want to hear them out?
Yeah,
let's go.
Let's hear him out.
Okay.
All right, so on Rotten Tomatoes, the film holds an approval of 50-50 from 213 reviews with an average score of 5.4 to 10.
5.4 out of 10.
Wow. Out of 10, sorry.
Yep.
The website critic wrote, decades after its predecessor, it joked about the fine line of love and nausea. Like, so it's...
What?
Yeah.
A fine love between what?
Love and nausea. Like, people really didn't like it. Like, the comedy and stuff like that.
I'm not even surprised. With this day and age, I'm not even going... What's there to be surprised about?
So, I found a couple Amazon reviews.
Oh, they're just as good.
This person gave the movie a 1 star. He said, quote, "Good God, this movie was so terrible."
You're the type of one to watch all that, and I'm talking about Nickelodeon shit. You're the type of one to watch all that.
He said, "I made it through half of it, and then I couldn't take anymore. The storyline is ridiculous. Leslie Jones, Wesley Snipes, like ruined the movie for me."
What?
Okay, hold up.
Wait,
hold up. Hold up. What the fuck is this guy talking about?
Yeah, so...
Wesley made the movie.
Yeah, so...
He made the movie.
I guess it was an African accent.
Wait, I don't... What?
Yeah, so they said whoever the hell is the son's character is intolerable. The movie is not even a little bit funny. I mean, geez. Everything about this movie is a stupid sequel, and it's insult to the excellence of the original film.
Listen, some people can't have opinions. Yo, it should be illegal for some people to have opinions. Because it's so stupid. Leslie Jones made the movie. Wesley Snipes made the movie.
Okay.
Come on.
All right. So, with that being said, I'm going to give you about Leslie Jones. This person gave the movie a 3 stars, but they says Leslie Jones ruined it.
Fuck out of here. They're probably looking because her looks.
Saying
most likely because her looks.
Terrible sequel and insults to the original. I hope that I endured 2 hours, and I wish I could take it back. Like
2 hours.
I mean,
yeah.
The movie was an hour and 35 minutes.
But you know.
I mean, some people wish you could go back to the hospital where you was born.
Wait, so we're talking about the eldest daughter.
No.
Leslie
Jones,
the
the mom, the bastard son's mom, the comedian, the dark skin one.
We'll talk about that later.
Oh wait, her.
Well, we'll talk about that. We'll get to it. We'll get to it later. But we'll talk about that. We'll talk about it later.
So for those who don't know, Coming to America is a sequel of the movie Coming to America. Again, a stupid fucking name. I don't understand why they came up with that. So I asked you guys off camera before we got here a couple movies you think that deserved a sequel. Do you have one?
Do I have one that deserved a sequel? No, because I think most movies that are that good, like Coming to America, the original one, didn't need a sequel.
Do you have a movie that deserved a sequel and it never got one?
I thought about it.
Yeah.
I forgot the name of it. It's the one with Damian Wayans and Orlando Brown, where he was a kid playing the sergeant.
What's the name of that? I was talking about that.
He was like,
Major Pain.
Yes.
G, do you have a movie?
It has to be another Damon Wayne movie.
Oh.
Blank Man.
Oh, Blank Man deserves a sequel. Okay.
Blank Man deserves a sequel. Yes.
All right.
Especially for this, like, if I could get into it real quick, for this day and age, like to see how like they will compensate for like what's going on in modern times.
Yeah.
So like, let's see how like Blank Man is, because he was just a superhero. For everyone that doesn't know Blank Man, he was he watched so many Batman when he was younger, and then he thought he could he built stuff, so he became a superhero.
Yeah.
So that would be nice to see like in modern day.
A sequel. So I'm gonna give you guys a list of couple movies that got sequels that were completely terrible. Star Wars: A Phantom Menace. It's a sequel. Yeah, you have anything to say?
Was it bad?
It shouldn't like Star
I
Wars.
heard it was bad, but there's not like the whole movie. Just some things about it that was really bad.
Hannibal. Sequel of Silence of the Lambs.
Garbage.
Yeah. What's called Speed 2.
Stop! No, that shit did not ever deserve a sequel. The movie ended on a perfect note. Who thought it was like, okay, we're gonna have Die Hard. First of all, Speed is Die Hard on a bus, and slightly a train. Then it's like, all right, now it's Die Hard on a boat.
On a boat. All right. Yep. All right. My next movie is Saturday Night Fever, Staying Alive. It was a sequel. I know you guys don't want to know about that one.
No, I know. I heard of it, but just no.
Son of the Mask, the sequel to the Mask.
Oh yeah, I remember.
They had a what?
They had a sequel to that movie.
Wait, you never heard? You never?
No, we don't need to talk about it. It's that bad.
Talking about the movie with Jim Carrey?
Yes, it has a sequel.
I don't believe that.
Wait, like say Dada. Say Dada.
Oh,
Mother.
Oh, that was it?
Yeah, that was it.
Well, isn't it great that her work is going so well?
Ma?
Yes, Ma and her career are just... Did you say Ma?
Mama.
Oh my God, you said Mama. Well, can you say Dad or Dada?
Mommy.
That's great. You're doing great. But come on, say Dada. Dada?
Mother.
Big Bear is gonna definitely cringe about this. Batman and Robin, the sequel to Batman Forever.
With Batgirl?
Yes.
The only thing I loved the only thing I loved about that movie. The only thing I loved about that movie is because of Arnold Schwarzenegger. Other than that shit was garbage.
Yo, Poison Ivy.
Yeah,
all that.
yeah.
I mean,
I like that one.
it wasn't bad.
It wasn't that bad.
It wasn't bad.
Go, get out.
What's called a trilogy.
That wasn't bad? Yo, we fighting. Turn the camera off. We throw hands.
It wasn't that bad.
It wasn't that
That
bad.
was garbage.
It was not bad. It was not bad.
We'll get to that in another video.
Matrix Reloaded, the sequel to the Matrix.
That's
questionable. That's debatable.
That was a long ass movie.
Yeah. Spider-Man 3, the sequel to Spider-Man 2.
What do you mean
the third one?
The
Venom one.
That shit was good.
I mean, people say it's bad.
No, watch it again. Watch it now. You tell me that's bad.
Indiana Jones, the Kingdoms of the Crystal Skull.
Oh, with Shia LaBeouf?
Yeah, Shia LaBeouf.
Get out of here. Got it. That one was trash.
I can't say.
What's it called? Al Qaeda said the movie of the Matrix, all the movies were dope. I believe they were too.
No, the third one was trash.
What's called Blair Witch? Don't need one.
The first one was perfect. The second one
wasn't bad. Wasn't bad.
All right. So the Blair Witch.
Stop.
The Fast and the Furious, Tokyo Drift. A lot of people don't.
Tokyo Drift was nice.
People say that movie should have never got a sequel.
I will fight
everybody if they said that movie is not good.
We square up right now.
Listen,
Meet me outside right now.
Exactly why I say people can't have opinions, because they be thinking they right. No.
So the last one is Evan Almighty, the sequel to Bruce Almighty.
Yes, they should never have made that one.
No, I think Evan Almighty was.
Almighty?
I never seen
Bruce was Almighty was fun. It's like, how many fingers am I holding up?
Yeah.
Like six.
just freaking out. All right, so guys, we're gonna go into the categories. Again, it's like the original Force Redux, but we're doing a review of a current movie, so we're gonna switch it up a little bit if you're familiar with it. So the first question is pretty simple. How did you guys feel about the movie? I'm gonna start with you, SB.
I liked it.
Yeah.
I liked it. Everything in there was good. They showed you. I like the fighting scenes with him and his daughters. They fighting. You know, they could defend for themselves. But there was one scene in a movie that stood out to me, because I always say when we're on a podcast, when she was talking with a barber, was talking to him, and she was like, Americans should not be making sequels. I said the same exact thing.
So it's like a little tongue in cheek thing to the viewers and shit like that.
Yes,
Yeah.
Stop making sequels.
All right, Big Bear, how did you feel about the movie?
I'm gonna tell you like this. They got me in the first half.
Oh, ooh!
They got me in the first half. I was like, this was pretty good, and then
I'm surprised.
It started turn a certain way, and then I was just like, turn this shit off.
Oh, okay. Damn, I was not expecting you to go there.
No, but overall, the movie, like I would watch it if if I'm trying to fall asleep.
Yeah.
If I'm trying, if I can't stop struggling to go to sleep, I'll just put it on and then play it in the background and go to sleep. I wouldn't even look at the screen.
One more.
Like you know how you watch. Hold up. You know how you watch a TV show. Like if you're trying to go to sleep, you watch a TV show that you see like 1,000 times.
Yeah,
and then
yeah,
you watch it, you start falling asleep.
Yeah.
That's a show like I would have it on, but I wouldn't be looking at the screen. I just close my eyes
All
and go
the
to
girls
sleep.
in there was bad. I don't care.
All right, G.
Hell no.
You're the last one. How did you feel, Mr. I saw it 3 times?
Oh yeah, I did see it 3 times. I need to get everyone's opinion on it. I like the movie. I'm not gonna say I love the movie. I like the movie, and yes, it was pretty funny. And yes, the chicks were bad in that movie. Especially the bathers.
I know which one was your favorite. The one that was going down. What's her name?
Wait, I thought you just say you didn't watch. You didn't really watch the movie though.
No, I didn't.
Hold on, wait.
Wait.
Just so we forget, I definitely forgot. This is a spoiler cast. We are definitely spoiling everything about this movie. So if you didn't see it, turn it off right now. Catch it later after you watch it, okay? All right, I just wanted to let you guys know.
If you're watching this now, it's too late. You're about to watch the whole movie right now. So you on your
You're ready
own.
for the long haul.
Yeah.
Tiana Taylor is bad.
Yep.
Eddie Murphy's daughter is bad.
Yep.
Y'all better listen to him.
No. Eddie Murphy's daughter was a middle child.
Yes.
No, we're talking about. Okay. Prince
No.
Akeem. Prince Akeem's eldest daughter.
We're talking about Prince
Wait,
Akeem.
listen. In real life, she's old enough. In real life, she's old enough.
You sure about that?
Yeah, she's old enough.
You better double check.
I don't know.
Listen,
I don't know.
Hold on, let me tell you something. This guy has a bad track record with that. Okay, okay. He says
something and he doesn't look up. He doesn't look up his facts before he says something.
He doesn't look up certain things. He doesn't look up his facts. He'd be like, "Oh, she old enough," and we find the real age. It'd be like some. Hold on, let me call it. Let me call somebody real quick.
Just sus.
All right.
She's old enough.
So, guys, one of the main protagonists of this film is Eddie Murphy, one of the kings of comedy, one of the maybe the Mount Rushmore of comedians that is out there. I mean, especially for black comedians out there. So I'm gonna name you guys a couple of his movies.
One thing I want to say. You say like comedians, like black comedians, like you just say comedians. The first people I think of black is comedians. Black. I don't think anybody else.
But you understand where I'm coming from, yeah? Because there's a whole bunch of other
comedians that are pretty good. Yeah, but listen, when you say comedians, first thing I think is black comedians. He's like one of the top.
No, I'm saying because no, I'm not. It's not even a racist. It's not even a race thing either. It's like he's one of the top comedians, and then he's one of the top African American. Because you got Richard Pryor, you got you have Red Fox, you have what you call it, Chris Rock, all those people like Martin,
Chris Tucker.
Yeah,
like you know Heiko, Richard Pryor was his idol. He got stuff from Richard.
No,
Pryor.
that's what I'm trying to say. But
yeah, Heiko, he aspired himself to be like Richard Pryor.
But yeah, so guys, 48 Hours.
Yes.
What's called Trading Places.
Yes.
Yeah, that's pretty good.
Beverly Hills Cop.
Definitely.
What?
Classic.
Not 3.
Not 3. 1 and 2.
1 and 2.
The Golden Child. I know you know that one.
That was a chick. The child was a chick.
The child was a chick.
Yeah, the child was a chick.
And they cut her hair. Oh wow, I did not know that. Eddie Murphy's Raw, one of his first live comedy.
Yeah. That show was funny as hell.
You can barely find it.
Yeah.
I'm not gonna hold you on
It's too raw.
You can see it all the time.
It's too raw for the generation.
I think they show it on Showtime.
They do?
I think so.
I
Maybe
You're right. They do. I don't know if they show like the full extent of it.
I could be wrong. Coming to America, obviously. Harlem Nights.
Yeah.
Harlem Nights is like one of those movies that you enjoy, but you know that shit is trash.
Classic.
It's a cult classic.
No, it's not even cold crack. It's trash, but
okay.
It's a guilty pleasure.
Another 48 Hours.
Mm-hmm.
Boomerang.
Yep.
Yeah, Boomerang was good.
Beverly Hills Cop 3.
Nope.
That's the one you just
He doesn't like it. Vampire in Brooklyn.
Yep.
Yo, listen.
That should give me nightmares as a kid.
Right,
I said that in the other podcast. Listen, it's true. That should give me nightmares as a kid.
What is it? What is it again?
What's called a Vampire in Brooklyn.
That shit is like Leprechaun in the Hood.
I remember Leprechaun in the Hood.
That's like Leprechaun in the Hood. That should never happen.
All right, The Nutty Professor.
That's a
Classic. That's
Classic.
hilarious. We gotta do one of that too.
Mulan as Mushu the dragon.
Oh yeah.
Listen, Mulan itself was trash.
Oh, I know what you're.
Oh, hold up. We're talking about the cartoon.
The cartoon. It's an animated movie. The animated movie.
No. They didn't even have the dragon in the live action one.
Oh yeah.
Dr. Doolittle.
Come on.
Yeah.
All
of them.
Yeah. What's called Holy Man? I don't know. Not
Yeah,
a lot of people watch it.
Yeah,
Okay.
I've never seen that.
Life.
Yeah.
No.
Life.
I've never seen it.
You never seen it? Martin?
With Martin, yeah.
Why?
When they were
They're in jail, and they went through their whole entire life in jail.
Yo, end this
I don't remember seeing it.
Bowfinger. If anybody watched that.
With oh my God, what's her name? We were just talking about her.
I forgot.
I forgot her name, but I know you know who I'm talking about.
The Nutty Professor too.
Steve Martin is in there. Steve Martin.
Okay.
Yeah. What's called Shrek.
Oh yeah,
Donkey. Donkey.
Like, and in the morning we're making waffles.
Hey, wait, what are you doing? Listen to me.
Look, you love this woman, don't you?
Yes.
You want to hold her?
Yes.
Please her?
Yes.
Then you got to try a little tenderness. The chicks love that romantic crap.
What's called Dr. Doolittle too. Showtime. The Adventures of Pluto Nash. This is when like really his career starts going kind of.
Now Pluto Nash was a good movie. I
No,
watched it.
like, but at this point after Shrek, I believe his career kind of like nosedives.
His career kind of.
I think it stayed stagnant.
Deployed when he started making music.
Yeah.
Which he should have never made
Party
music.
What?
You never
I
heard
never heard
it?
that song. I never knew Eddie Murphy made it.
Yeah, that's him.
That's him.
I Spy with what's called I Spy.
With Owen Wilson.
Owen Wilson, I believe.
Yeah.
Daddy Daycare was a good
Yes,
movie.
it was a good
That-
movie.
yeah. The Haunted Mansion.
Yep.
Classic.
Shrek 2.
Yep.
Dreamgirls. I'm gonna like speed through these
Yep.
because there's a lot. He did a lot of movie. Dreamgirls, Norbit.
Norbit was the
Shrek the Third, Meet Dave, Imagine That, Shrek Forever, Tower Heist, 1,000 Words, Mr. Church. The last movie he did before coming to America, Dolomite Is My Name on Netflix. Did you guys ever watch that?
No.
It's actually pretty good.
I thought he just stayed in the dark.
He kind of sounds like when we were doing Miami Vice. He sounds like Jamie Foxx a little bit.
Yeah.
A little bit. Yeah.
Yeah, but like so like
no, like with
at
his
the
IMDb, it sounds like that. Like I go like the movies.
Yeah.
It's just like like movies and comedy like.
So, do you guys know where he started out first to get hit to really launch his career?
Yeah.
What's up?
SNL.
Saturday Night Live. That's what catapulted his career.
Yep.
Yeah, that's where it got him. Like he was like 20. He's like 18 or something like that when he started.
Just went straight to stand
No. When he did Beverly Hills Cop, the first one, I think he was like 20.
No, another 48 hours. Another 24 hours. Another 24 hours. He was like 23 or 24 years old. He was like young as hell.
SNL had a lot of like
Comedies, yeah, Will Ferrell, what's called Will Arnett and stuff like that. A lot of people went through that. But so as I listed all the movies of Eddie Murphy, do you guys like see a trend? All his movies like started from the 80s and stuff like that, and they straight up just dipped off off a cliff. Like what's the problem? Is Eddie Murphy not funny? Is it just the movies that he didn't get? Because Coming to America is one of those movies that were a cult classic. That's something that people watch all the time, that people quote all the time. So where did you think it fell off for him?
I don't think it fell off. I think he just took it.
Environments changed. His jokes probably didn't relevate to anybody.
Now people are too sensitive.
Yeah, true.
So comedians can't.
Well, all right,
especially right. You're right. Especially especially
all right, well, let's not
comedians.
sugarcoat it. Well, first of all, it's not sugarcoated. Everybody's a bitch now. That's what we're gonna say.
Listen.
Bunch of punk ass bitches.
Okay.
Listen,
bunch of
everyone is
bitches.
sensitive. Every little joke you made. Oh, you against women. Oh, you against this, that. Man, shut the hell up and enjoy this shit.
Quick question. Answer this quick question. I don't want anybody else to answer but you. Do you think this movie suffered because of that? The PC culture.
Kind of.
Damn it, you did that on purpose.
Wait.
You did that on purpose.
Yeah, he really did.
Hold up.
He really did.
Hold up. It kind of suffered because, like I was just saying, you can't use jokes that you could use back then.
Yeah.
Now, if you try to do it now, cancel culture will try to come after you.
All right. Since you guys are chomping at the bits to say this, Big Bear, what do you have to say about this cancel culture? Did you think it affected the movie?
I think it did, A little bit, but my thing is that someone like Eddie Murphy with all those his whole years, all his experience and everything like that,
especially his comedians,
it shouldn't matter.
Yeah, comedies and stuff.
Yeah,
like
all
that.
that stuff. Why does it matter? You made your money. You're already like in the Hall of Fame, like of like, comedians and all that stuff. I wouldn't care. I would go all out. Doing all that would make it funny. I don't care if all these people were butthurt about it. Eat a dick. Fuck y'all.
It's like when Dave Chappelle took his thing off of I think that's
no, that's a different reason.
It was a different
reason.
Like 100% agree with Big Bear. How you call it? Like when I noticed, like the first thing I noticed when I first started watching it with T.
Yeah.
PG-13. I'm like, excuse me?
I think the first movie was rated R.
Exactly. I'm like, what? It's like, how call? Why are you guys like, like subjecting to this shit?
Well, because if you remember in the first one, there was a lot of nudity in there.
No, it wasn't.
Yeah,
I just rewatched it.
The first movie, there's
just one.
Just one nudity.
Compared to what you watch now, compared to back then, there was nudity. There's a bunch of nudity. All right. So the nudity, that was in there, like, I had the same problem when I watched Jack Ryan, this TV show, the Amazon original. When I watched it, I felt like there was some nudity scenes, and I felt like it was unnecessary. But now, when I watch, like, if I Coming to America, I don't see any need for any nudity scenes or anything like that. But other than that, like, I think they should have went all out, just still with the jokes and the violence and all that.
So we're gonna stay with G. Did you want to add anything to it?
No, I mean 100% agree with Big Bear. Like it's definitely this culture. It's a bunch of pansy ass. Bitch ass.
Punk ass motherfucker.
Punk ass.
Bitch ass. Like, heck, I'm gonna be like Riley from Boondocks. Dear Santa, get rid of all these bitch ass, punk ass,
bullshit ass, cancel ass culture motherfucker.
I told you, I feel like cancel culture, just a little bit. I'm not trying to go all the way off.
No.
I feel like cancel culture they just, like you say, these are some bitches.
We need to cancel. We need to cancel culture.
Yeah.
You can make a pussy joke.
And everybody gets sensitive about it. Like, so for example, like another comedian, that's out a lot, that does a lot of Netflix specials is Dave Chappelle. Like, a lot of people got sensitive, like in his last couple of specials and stuff like that. I'm like, it's jokes, motherfuckers. Like, lighten the fuck up. If you're not there to listen to the joke, then don't listen to it.
And stop letting your
Get the fuck out of there if you're not trying to listen to these jokes. Like, it's not meant for you. It's meant for people to laugh.
No one's like, change you up and all that stuff to watch it. Like, you could leave.
Yeah,
you can stop watching
nobody's forcing you to watch this shit. Get the fuck out of the room. Like, just turn it off.
But then you want to go on Twitter,
yeah,
Facebook, Instagram,
and like tell everybody that shit.
What was it? I mean, I don't want to get too much into this, but like they try to cancel Eminem. Come on, get out of my face with this.
All right, so G, since we're on this cancel culture topic, did the movie do anything to go out the box or like any risk in a movie to like make it different from anything else, like from any other comedy movies?
No. I mean, like, well, I talked to somebody. Like, not my personal opinion, but this is what somebody said. Oh, there was too many pussy jokes, and there was and there was the twerking was unnecessary.
Is this person a child?
No. That's what this person told me.
It got childish ways.
I was like, what? I was like, I didn't know it was no pussy joke. I didn't notice no twerking. And it's like, it's Africa. That's where twerking came from.
That's what it came from them. Like literally, all these crazy dance moves that people be doing. A lot of them came from like African dance moves, and I'm like, you're offended by that?
So Bear, does a film take some risk and go outside the box?
No. It was too soft.
It's too soft.
Way too soft. There's a lot of stuff. There's a lot of problems that I had with it too. That's what I'm talking about when it started to go downhill. After watching it, and I was like, where's that point where not even shock. It's not even je ne sais quoi. It doesn't have to be shock. Not
that thing that made it more impactful.
That made it more impactful. Like, you have to take risks when you make movies.
Yeah.
Like, you have to take that risk. It doesn't. If it bombs, then it's like, all right, then we can't do that again. But if you don't take that risk, you just not reaching your full potential.
Especially Eddie Murphy.
As a comedian, I wouldn't give a shit. Yeah. I don't care.
You know what the funny
especially
thing?
at his age, like you're getting old. Like you. I'm not saying, God forbid that he passes away anytime soon. But like when you're getting old, like you be thinking about like, what am I gonna leave behind? I was like, I'm leaving behind all my greatest stuff, life lessons, and I'm handing out a bunch of L's before I die. Everybody.
So SB, sorry, G. SB, go ahead. Did it do anything to go outside the box? Did it so it just stayed inside?
It was rated PG-13. There was nothing there to be like, oh, kids can't watch this or this, a little bit of this. No, it was toned down like every other Hollywood movie.
A movie in the 2000s.
Exactly, because sensitivity is too real.
Yeah.
Stop crying.
It's on a high.
It's an all-time high right now.
Sensitivity is on a high, just like on a game controller, where it's like when you turn up the sensitivity, it's like
you listening to fucking City Girls and Meg Thee Stallion. The fuck you gonna get sensitive over a movie?
What's the Nicki Minaj and what's called
WAP?
WAP? Like what ass pussy? Like,
and you not canceling them, but you want to cancel because someone make dick jokes or something joke. This is why some comedians, I feel like they can't be like they can't. If
can't
it's
be themselves.
Cat Williams, Martin, Eddie Murphy,
they can't be themselves.
Those, like Richard Pryor, if he was still alive, those people cannot be comedians with people nowadays.
No,
so
if Richard Pryor was here, he like just like Big Bear said, he won't give a fuck.
All right, so let's.
Oh, Patrice O'Neal?
Patrice O'Neal. Oh, yeah, bring him back. Bring him back. So we're going to stick to you, SB, with this next question. How would you describe the main characters in this? Like, were they something that you gravitated towards? Was it like to something like, why, like, did they attract you to them? Did they make you want to learn more from these characters?
It was Leslie Jones, to be honest, because it's like she kept it. It's like she kept it real. Like it's like, yo, she bought what you call it, Eddie Murphy's wife back to like, yo, you gotta remind where you came from.
Where she came from again?
Queens. You gotta remind
Queens, New York.
You gotta remind where you came from. Just because you made a come up, you all bougie, which is nowadays most likely this is what people deal with.
Yeah.
Like you gotta remember your roots and where you come from. Have a little fun. Stop being uptight.
Yeah.
All right, there was a. I'm gonna go back to SB real quick. It's like that one where it's like, oh, my prince is back. It's like, y'all remember I used to be a hoe back then, right? I was like,
yeah.
what?
It was like, yeah. You know?
So, what was it? Like some people said like Eddie Murphy's accent and Wesley Snipes' accent wasn't on point.
Yeah.
But I literally could Lavelle Johnson. I could not relate to him, but it's like I like wanted to know more about him because when him and Tracy Morgan was in there, it's like Lavelle Johnson, and he's like, don't use your white voice, like present. And when he got into the office, and then he just ripped that guy a new one.
Yeah.
He made the movie too.
Yeah.
Yeah. He ripped that guy a new one. 100%. Like I wanted to like go a little bit more into him.
All right, Bear, your turn.
I forgot the question. I kind of spaced out.
The
so
movie,
I was so mad about
the characters. Like, did anybody like stand out to you? Did anything like of these characters make you want to just stay with them a little more? You want to learn more about them? No.
Just to keep it simple, no. Because what was his name?
Lavelle Johnson.
Lavelle
Johnson.
Jetson, whatever his name is.
Spacecraft.
So, okay, so I don't see what was so really interesting about him.
Yeah.
The actor is good, but just what they did with him, I didn't see. I wasn't really interested.
Not
I
even
didn't care.
Tracy Morgan.
Tracy Morgan's always good to see.
He's always good to see on camera.
Yeah, always good to see on camera, but just. I think he did enough in that thing. I actually felt
for a supporting character.
I have a question for all you guys, and like thank you for bringing up this point, Big Bear. So do you think people won't be writing such a bad review if they had Michael B. Jordan as the son?
Nah, I don't think so. I don't think it would matter.
I think it wouldn't matter.
I don't think it wouldn't matter.
Because he's not the main focus of the.
You know why?
He's not really the main focus.
Do you know why?
Why?
Because it's a sequel to a classic that fucked up everything. If it was just the original, I think it would have been a complete different thing. Everybody has their mindset. This is a sequel to an original cult classic that is never going to be better than the first one. Or everybody have this preconceived notion that it needs to be better as the first one.
Michael B. Jordan is not a comedian.
No, that's not even a thing. That's not even it.
Those are filled with comedians. Like Tiana Taylor, she could give you hood.
Yeah.
She could give you comedy. She could give you all seriousness. Just like Eddie Murphy, everyone in that film was comedians. Was comedians. You don't want Michael B. Jordan is. You could see him in.
Like more
biopics.
serious roles.
More serious roles.
That's not even
dramatic
that,
roles.
but that's not even it too. Like Wesley Snipes is not like not really a comedian,
he
but
made
but
that
he's
funny.
funny.
He's
But he's
funny.
funny.
He's funny.
So that's what he's saying. Like certain movies that you can have people like me personally, Leslie Jones as a comedian. I don't find her funny. Like flat out, I don't find her funny. But in the movie, when I see her in movies, I'm like, okay, I like her a little more. Like like in Coming to America, I find her good. Like she's funny.
No, I'm with
but
you.
like as a just stand up comedian, no.
Yeah, I'm with you. I'm not saying you're wrong.
Yeah,
I'm with you.
But anybody that really stood out that I wanted to learn about more, just not really. I'm just trying to think. I'm trying to think about everybody because I was like, nah.
Okay.
Not really.
So for somebody that watched the movie 3 times, I'm not
How the hell you watch it? How the hell you watch it?
So he watched it by himself, then he watched it with my sister, then he watched it with me and my mom. So just
I need everyone's input on it.
Just so he can get everybody's input, cause it's a movie.
We're on a movie podcast, Big Bear. Like I need to get everyone's opinion on this.
So we're gonna stay with you, G. Did it meet your expectations?
I didn't have any expectations going in because like
You kept the expectations low or just none?
Like I just had no expectations because like when because of course like social media like fucks up everything. Like everyone's like, oh, like yo, like Coming to America, like oh man, I don't think it was a good movie, blah blah, this and that. So it was like my expectation was low, and then like now it's good. Like I liked it.
Okay.
I liked it.
So a couple of people on our live said they just should have kept it to 1. Another person said it was could expect it to be trash because it's a sequel of a cult classic.
But okay, but that's debatable. Okay, so the question is, who directed the first one?
John Landis.
John Landis. Did he direct the second one?
No.
He didn't direct
The guy who did shoot, I forgot the movie, but he did another movie that recently just came out too. So and that movie was good too.
Okay, so you can't say that it's just because it's a sequel as a cult classic. Because here's an example: Terminator 1 was a cult classic.
Oof. And then Terminator 2,
2
T2 killed it, blew it out the water.
Then Aliens 2. What happened?
Yeah.
Aliens 2
Killed it. Yeah.
And it's just by the same guy, by the same person. I feel like if the same person did it,
Yeah.
it would have been a lot better. It would have been at least as funny, or maybe a little more funny. But just now, it's
John Landis was the one that directed the first one, and if I could tell you a couple of stories about John Landis. So John Landis was the director of the first movie. Just a quick story, just for everybody. So there's he directed this episode of what's that show called? The Twilight Zone, and so he directed this. He directed this one episode of Twilight Zone, and there was a couple of child actors, and there was an actor that was running through Vietnam, through a Vietnam scene, and he pushed him to get closer, and unfortunately something happened where the helicopter decapitated the 2 child actors and also the actor. If you don't know, look it up. It's hard to find, but it's kind of crazy. But John Landis was like he directed Traded Places for them too.
Okay.
But after that, John Landis is a great director. But I don't know who directed this, but yeah, still. But that's a thing. That's the thing. Like I understand where you're coming from. Like have the same.
Or at least if you're gonna get somebody else, have the person that has the
chops.
Not even the chops. It's like
I feel like
closer envision of what the original person did.
I believe also Eddie Murphy actually helped direct this too. So
Eddie Murphy has no
right to be
directing that shit.
Listen, I think
just stay the actor.
Some sequels like Bad Boys and all that, I don't think it's meant for.
Bad Boys 2 was good.
I don't think it's meant for new generation people.
Okay.
Because they didn't grow up on the first Bad Boys. They didn't grow up on Coming to America. Then, if you just make a straight sequel, that's what they go watch first.
Yeah.
They're not go watch the first one.
Yeah.
And then they go judge the whole thing by what they say.
I mean, not a lot of people, but if a sequel or something comes out, I'm gonna watch the other movies. Unfortunately, like say for example, it's a bad example because it's one of my favorite movies, the Fast and Furious franchise. If there's another movie coming out, I'm gonna watch all the other ones just so I remember.
But the thing is, I'm not about to watch Fast 5.
No, but you get what you get what I mean. But you get what I mean though.
I'm not about to watch Fast 5 and Tokyo Drift, and I've never seen the first one.
I have a
It wouldn't
question.
make sense.
Yeah.
I have a question for you, specifically just for SB, not you two.
Fuck you too.
So how do you feel? How do you feel? Yeah, fuck you. All right, how do you feel about because I know personally you hate remastered, all this stuff. So with this with this movie, I know Street already asked you the question, but how do you feel it being remastered or sequeled or whatever?
I didn't have any real big expectation on it, to tell you the truth. I'm like, it's probably gonna be funny. Let me just watch. I watched it just to say, I watched Coming to America too.
Yeah.
I really wasn't like, oh shit, this shit made history. I wasn't like that. I was just like,
I'm not even gonna lie. I was the same way. The only reason I watched it because they said we're gonna watch this next, and I said okay, I'm gonna watch it. I had no intention of watching it because I'm like, the first one just gave me so many good vibes and stuff like that after watching it, and then
I'm not saying it's terrible. I'm not saying it's terrible. I was just saying it's like one of the ones I was like, let me hurry up and watch.
So you agree with the Royal Barber, some sequels or Lavelle and the Barber.
She took the words out my mouth.
Hollywood doesn't Hollywood is just a bunch of superheroes and
remakes and remakes, yeah, and stuff and unoriginal stuff.
That's what it is.
I don't know if you guys heard the upcoming Space Jam 2.
Can we not talk about? No.
Let me tell you something.
Real quick. I'm not saying. I can already tell how it's gonna go.
Yeah.
Listen,
I'm not even gonna lie.
If any of you guys ask to say that we're gonna watch that next and do a review on it, I will bury you. Okay.
No. I'm definitely rip. You know why I'm watching it. I'm a rip LeBron to shreds.
All right.
Get your shovel ready for me then.
So, Bear.
I'm a rip LeBron to shreds.
So, Bear.
I don't give a damn.
He just listen. Him. He just don't like. Listen. No. He don't like anybody that's not Listen.
No, listen.
He don't like anybody that's not Carmelo Anthony. That's why.
No.
What do you have against LeBron James?
Listen, he's an overhyped player who doesn't do anything by himself. He needs people to help him out. He needs people to help him out.
That's Brooklyn's debatable. In the house, though.
No, that's not debatable.
I'm 36! I'm 36! Why is it always everybody versus me? I'm not Thanos!
Anybody in the movie? Or added somebody? Because you guys kind of alluded Michael B. Jordan probably would have played the son character. Would you have added somebody else, taken somebody out?
Michael B. Jordan would have been whoever thinks that Michael B. Jordan would be a good cast for what's his name?
Lavelle Johnson.
Lavelle Juicin, whatever. No.
The director did.
Listen, he's good. He was good for what he played. What again? I would replace is whoever wrote this damn story. That needs to go. But other than that, I think the actors...
It's a common thread with you. The writers are the main issue with.
Dude, listen, because the actors, I think everybody that was there, I had no physically, I had no issue with. I'm trying to think. I had no issue with anybody, any actor that was doing their part, no issue with. But it's just the story just didn't feel right. Some of the script, whoever wrote the script needs to be fired. Mm-hmm. The storyboard was just boring. I just didn't care. The first one I cared. The second one I just didn't care.
All right, G. Which of the female characters would you want to fuck?
Why would you go there? Wait. Hold up. This used to be a family show, okay?
No. I take it back. Which of the characters would you have replaced?
First off,
I swear to God, the whole entire time he's just like, ooh, she bad. And my sister's like, what the fuck is wrong with you? Shut the fuck up.
The bathers, Tiana,
including the dude.
Tiana Taylor.
Stop it. The dancers for her, just.
The barber for me. The barber is gorgeous. Oh my God. She was like,
Watch your mouth. Watch your mouth, my man. Watch your mouth. Watch your mouth.
Concubine? There's a whole bunch. There's a whole bunch of autobiography.
All right. Yeah. So to get to your actual question, I think the mom. I think no, not the queen.
Oh, Leslie Jones.
Probably Monique.
No, Monique is on the top of the cancel culture right now. She's like people don't like her right now.
That's, I mean, that's the only person I could think of to replace it. That's other than that, like yeah, everybody was good.
What do you say?
Monique over Leslie Johnson in that movie.
Hey, Professor.
Like I said,
mind you, the person who likes Beast and all these other people, you go take this
for accident.
No.
All right, SB. Who would you have replaced in the movie?
No one. Everyone, like Big Bear said, everyone did what they had to do. I would never add people like Michael B. Jordan because those are not people you would be like.
In a comedy, yeah.
It's like saying I would add R.I.P. Chadwick to the movie.
Bozeman?
He's not. Yeah, he's not.
Yo.
He's not. Wait.
As
hold on.
what? The king?
No, let him finish.
He's not a person you'd be like, ha ha ha. He's one of those like, damn, he could play Jackie Robinson or yo
anything.
Like yo, as a military man,
he's like
he's tough.
He's like Denzel in a sense.
He's an actor.
Yeah,
he's like a Denzel. Like you see him in more serious roles than the comedy roles.
Yes.
Yeah.
It's probably because they put him too much in the serious role and probably less in the comedy role. But that's just me.
Wouldn't it be dope if they had if he was still alive, right? If they had a cameo of Chadwick Boseman in that movie, and then he'd be stop, shut up, and they made him like a king or something.
Yeah.
And it's like they hinted him of being a king
of Wakanda.
of not Wakanda, of a tribe or something like that. They did little stuff like that.
You know what's funny? Going back to SB's thing is like the serious roles is like I was talking to somebody in my kitchen. It's like look at oh my God, Robert De Niro. Serious all throughout like his earlier serious, and now he's comedy.
doing straight up comedy now.
He's straight comedy
What
now.
A Bad Grandpa or something like that?
Dirty
Grandpa. He was hilarious in that movie.
There's some people that you see, it's like, dude, don't get me wrong, they'll have their funny moments, but they're not freaking Kevin Hart or Leslie Jones or Queen Latifah or Cat Williams. They're not. Can you imagine Michael B. Jordan playing taking Cat Williams' part in Friday? Could you see that happening?
Okay, go ahead, G.
So going back to my question. So you saying like I go like no funny people can't do no serious roles, right?
No, I didn't say no funny people could. There's certain people who could do both.
Or what about Adam Sandler?
Adam Sandler's funny.
Comedian.
No, he does some serious stuff too.
He does, but he's more.
I can't take him seriously.
Yeah, that's what.
Okay.
Same thing how Tyler Perry did Alex Cross. I couldn't take that shit.
What about The Rock?
Wait.
The Rock?
Yeah.
He's not a comedian. He's not a comedian.
He's not a comedian, but he could flip. He could flip to be funny and being serious. Like he could flip to that. He has that charisma.
Same thing with Ice Cube.
Ice Cube could do it a little bit.
He does both.
He does
a little
both.
both.
But wait, hold on. Let me ask you guys a question. You know Larry Bird, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Would you imagine Adam Sandler playing him as a buyout?
No.
No, it doesn't work.
It don't work.
It's not. You will take this. He's not serious enough to do those type of things.
Wait, we're still on Adam Sandler right now, real quick?
Yeah.
How you call it? He did Uncut Gems, and that was a good
That was a
movie.
great movie as a serious actor.
Like
Yeah,
Big
but
Bear said,
but like after watching him do a whole bunch of comedy movies and stuff like that, you take him seriously?
See,
Yeah.
that's
I
what I was saying
can
about De
barely-
Niro. That's what I was saying about De Niro.
De Niro did Dirty Grandpa. I mean, it was
It
okay.
did a couple other movies.
It did a couple of other funny things where he had cameos and stuff. It's like okay funny. It's not like
Meet the
haha, I'm
Fockers.
about to die funny.
Meet the Fockers. He's hilarious in that movie.
He's all right. I wouldn't say he's like haha. It's a funny. I'm gonna die or something like that. No, it's not. It's not that funny. Like he's like okay funny. And nobody hit me with the Joe Pesci. Like, what do you mean I'm funny?
Funny how? How am I funny?
Like a clown?
Yeah, none of that stuff.
So okay, so now we're talking about would you have recommended this movie to a friend? There.
If I hate them, yeah.
God, okay. SB.
Tell you the truth, I don't care. If I hear someone talking about, oh yeah, I seen that. That's it.
G.
Same as me.
Quick question. Now, so the next question is, you kind of alluded to it. Was this more of a blacker movie than Black Panther?
Oh!
Here. Let me last.
Oh, this is the good question.
You know what? I'm gonna let you talk.
Okay.
I'm gonna come down.
Actually, you know what?
Round
No,
one.
give it to him first.
Fight.
All right, G.
I want to hear what he has.
Is this a blacker movie than Black Panther?
No,
I think I knew what he was gonna say.
Heiko, no, you're gonna. You know what I'm gonna say? It's so different. It's similar. It's similar in many ways.
Yeah.
Heiko, Javel. Oh my God, I don't even. Lovell is Michael B. Jordan in a sense. You even alluded to that when we were watching it. You said that he looked the hair when he got the haircut.
Oh, the haircut, yeah.
Looked just like Michael B.
Stop
Jordan.
a second. Lavelle is like who? Michael B. Jordan. No.
Killmonger.
Let him continue.
No.
Let him
Because
continue.
I want to shut that down real quick because that's not even close. Lavelle would be more like T'Challa from Black Panther because he's trying to take his rightful place as a throne and just he's not a king but prince of a throne. He's trying to take a rightful position in a royal family.
Same thing as Killmonger though.
Killmonger came. What? No. Killmonger's trying to fight his way and say like you're trying to say that. Oh, I should be part of this.
He is right. Yeah.
It's more like he's more like what's his name? T'Challa, because T'Challa doesn't think that he's ready for the role to take a king. He's not prepared for that. He's going to take it, but he don't think he's prepared for that. Same thing with Lavelle. What's his name?
Adopted his son.
Yeah, Lavelle. You said it right. You said it right.
Lavelle.
Well, then what about T'Challa? Like as Eddie, same thing with Eddie Murphy. It's like Kings.
What's his?
Eddie Murphy. Listen, Kings that have to deal with father's death.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yes.
Okay,
there you go. Like it's like
that's your only similarity.
So quick question. So
he's already a king.
So answer the question: is this more of a blacker movie than King?
No, they're
Black
both the same.
Okay, SB.
It's not even black. It's not even black.
SB is this more of a blacker?
That's what I was gonna say.
You asked the question.
That's not what I asked. I said.
So what's the question?
The thing was, I was asking. It's like, is this a really good? I would say like a black. No. But it wasn't like that. I'm trying to remember how I phrased it because it wasn't trying to say like, is this a good black movie? Is it better representation of
black culture?
Black excellence.
Yeah.
Yes, 100% yes.
This compared to Black Panther, which one was better? Is what I'm trying to say.
Which black excellence?
Yeah. The nerve to compare that to Black Panther.
He brought up the question.
No, I didn't say. I'm not comparing it.
I'm not comparing.
I'm talking about how G compared it. That's insane.
All right, so speak on
That's
it.
what got me stuck. I'm trying to figure this out.
So wait, I go black. Like I would say like, yeah, yes, in a sense because it's not. We're not.
Wait, hold on. We're clear. Yes, that Coming to America is a better.
No,
is it Black Panther that is better interpreting of Black excellence?
What you said? Eddie, Coming to America 2 or Coming to America.
I don't fucking know. The sequel. You said the sequel.
I think it's more of Black excellence because you see a lot of all of them was bad. All of them.
Like it's that's what go off
all
of that.
Of them.
Like it's basically like we're not portraying a black person as a gangster or a robber. That is like it.
That's wrong because Wesley Snipes was like, if you don't marry.
Well, that's almost every culture. That's almost every culture.
Let's have G finish.
Go ahead.
Wait. Like you said, it's black excellence. Like I call it, like we're showing us like natural. Like these are beautiful black people in this movie. Like that's what that's what's portraying.
So they weren't beautiful in Black Panther?
They were beautiful in Black Panther. That's what I said. Same. I'm not saying either or. I'm saying same.
You're saying they're both just basically on the same plane.
Yeah.
Okay. So Bear. So what are you trying to say? Are you saying that like Black Panther is more excellence? What? Or are you saying?
I said Coming to America is a better representation of Black excellence.
So speak on it.
Like that. Okay. So with Black Panther, I felt like it was just. I mean, obviously it's based off of comics, coming from a source or something like that, right? But to make it like a pro-black movie or something like that, where people were fake woke, talking about something, we need to go back to our ancestors and blah blah. I don't know. I don't remember what the fuck they said. Some bullshit.
They're both like that.
That shit was no.
They're both.
No.
Yes.
Excuse me. Yes, they are, because if you think about it, tradition is that not about the?
Is the based on both movies?
It's based on both movies. A tradition. What's the reason? Why? Hold on. Let me speak real quick. What's the reason why Lavelle had to get picked up in Queens? Because there has to be a son that picks up the mantle of a prince. It cannot be a queen. It can't be a princess. It's got to be a prince. Tradition. Black Panther. The son has to pick up the Black Panther's throne. tradition. So how is that not the same thing?
How many people have you seen when Black Panther first came out? Going to freaking movie theaters.
We're not
in
talking
togas?
about that. We're not talking about. We're not talking about that. We're talking about black excellence in general in the movie.
No, they not. That's what I'm saying. They're not similar because people took Black Panther overboard. They OD'd on it. They OD'd on it.
My problem with Black Panther, it was just so a lot of it didn't make sense. Like it was like, okay, you have a technologically advanced civilization, and yet you still use primitive weapons to show what?
The I was gonna say tradition, but like the old school mentality.
Like the thing that never made sense to me was when, the general. I forgot the actress name. The general.
Okoye. No, not Okoye.
No.
But yeah. Keep going.
She was an actress. She saw them when they're using guns. She said guns are so primitive. I'm like, what are you talking about? What do you mean primitive?
I think they prefer like hand-to-hand things.
Okay, you prefer hand-to-hand things, but yet you have people with spears that shoot laser beams from it. That's not a gun. Okay,
all right.
So now when I was getting onto it, Coming to America, which is more, I guess, in a sense, realistic. I guess I think that was my main issue. With Black Panther, obviously it's based in the modern time, but it's science fiction, I guess, in a sense. Coming to America, I actually smiled when what's his name was not because he was dying, the king was dying because he but just how they celebrated him and all that stuff. Like they had Morgan Freeman come out doing that. They had what's it called?
Gladys Knight.
Gladys Knight, Salt and Pepper.
They had them all coming singing "What a King, What a King" like that. I was like, dude, when I heard that, I was like, yeah. And I saw everybody dancing and all that stuff, celebrating. I was like, this is great. I was like, this is what I want to see.
Yeah.
Like none of this is Black Panther shit where nothing makes sense. Like I want something that makes sense, that makes me smile. It's the same thing what I was saying about that's why I said the beginning half of the movie was great, where it just felt like I really felt black excellence in there. But then the rest of it, I just started to wonder, like, why am I watching this? Same thing with Black Panther. Yeah, why are we here?
So I guess you brought up another point, which is a good question now. What was like the plot hole? Was there a lot of plot holes, or was there a lot of inconsistencies in the movie that didn't make any sense?
Hold on, let me get my notes.
Can I start? Can I start? Can I start?
Because I watched this movie, but some of them I just can't remember because I was just so.
So again, why name the movie "Coming to America"? That doesn't make any sense. Okay. I get it. You're coming to America to pick up your son, but at the same time, the first movie was about coming to America and actually staying in America. The whole entire time they stayed in Zumonda. The whole entire. I don't have a problem with.
It should be called "Coming to Africa."
Exactly, or something like that. Not coming to America.
Exactly.
You stayed in America for about. Not even 5 minutes in the whole entire movie.
Yeah, and you
that doesn't make any sense.
And then you try to be clever with it.
And you try to be clever with it, and and then the whole entire time you stopped in America. You stopped at the barbershop and you stopped at Madison Square Garden.
No,
and that was McDonald's.
McDonald's in
Africa. They opened up
and they were at the church.
3 places, and that's it. Why name it "Coming to America"?
It was a fail.
I would have loved it if they named it something else.
It was a fail because they tried to make the son do exactly what he did.
Exactly.
Exactly.
And then coming to Queens is it doesn't make any sense to promote this shit, and at the same time you don't do anything with it.
Okay, here's another thing I don't know if it's a plot hole, but something I didn't like about the movie. Okay. It's just a retelling story of what's his name.
The first movie.
That's it. You brought that up too. I was like, it's the same thing. It's the same thing. It's just that with a different outcome at the end, where it's like it doesn't need to be a male heir to the throne. It could be a female.
I think it was just Eddie to show that he's alive. Like Eddie Murphy was like, yo, I'm still alive. I'm still here. Thank you. That's
G.
Oh, you want to go through my notes?
Go ahead. Hand out some L's, B.
All right. First off,
they better not be whack either.
Did he have his pants down when she drugged him, and she rammed him?
When Leslie Jones was when they were showing how he had the son, and Leslie Jones
she raped him. She raped him.
So his pants was down.
Jerry, come on.
I'm really asking.
No. That's a serious thing. That's the thing.
Because I was watching.
Because any other film, reverse the roles.
Yeah, that would have been.
That's a trial. That's another problem I have with this movie. But continue.
I go because me and SB were just watching Coming to America 2. I mean, sorry, it's Coming to the first America. I call the sister. I call went into Akeem's pants and jerked him off, but he had his pants on,
Yeah, which is possible. Keep going.
All right, so you see, so that's why I asked the question.
Keep going.
All right, did they have a DNA test? Because she did identify herself as a hoe.
Okay. So yes, she identifies herself as a whole. Right? Okay, so here's another question: how the hell are you light skinned as fuck and they both dark as hell?
But in the uncle was dark.
All right,
DNA test.
All right, and how you call it?
Questions.
How you call it? Don't you gotta take a bunch of shots before you go to Africa?
Yeah.
Did they take shots before they went to Africa?
No, they probably fast forward through that shit.
You gotta take shots before you go to
Africa. You gotta go take shots on
it's like
almost
a lot.
everywhere.
It's wild out there.
It's
like,
wild.
Yeah.
All right. What's your next?
Disrespect to Africans, but you know.
Yeah. What's your next question?
All right. Did he do a good job at mopping when he was pissed off?
No. When he was in McDowell's mopping.
I told you ask some serious questions. You asked some bullshit questions.
Next. That's it.
Yeah.
What's called SB? Was there any plot holes or anything that you couldn't like comprehend? Why did they do that?
It's just him going. Oh yeah, I forgot you said they opened one in Africa.
Yeah.
It was just him going back to
to Queens.
No, him going back to the restaurant.
Because it was
because
he said that was the only thing that made him comfortable, made him feel like a person.
But it's just like, dude, I don't care about this.
Wait, I have a sorry, Big Bear, real quick, because Street actually brought this up, and he actually was right. Why have three daughters? Why have three sisters?
Mm-hmm.
What was the point of that? They really did nothing except for the older sister.
Because they tried to have a son.
No. Why have three female characters as your princesses if you're not even gonna have them in the movie half the time? They probably, like, we're talking about time, probably showed up in the movie like maybe 10 minutes out of the movie, 15.
It was there for a good minute.
No. They
well,
were.
okay,
They focus. They focus.
He's talking about lines. They didn't have like.
They focus more.
About lines.
Oh, you talking about lines?
Like they focus more on the son, the bastard son that has they should have no reason in that, and they focus on the family of that bastard son.
Is the movie about the daughters or is it about the heir to the throne? Because
No,
I'm pretty
but
sure
at the same time,
the promotion is about the heir to the throne.
But at the same time, what you have to understand too, like you had this girl that was like you brought up the point that this girl was fighting to be the queen, the princess for this many years, and this motherfucker just shows up without a DNA test, by the way, and just like.
Okay.
And just become the prince of an African country.
Okay. What is the tradition?
That a male heir
has to be part of the throne, right? Why? He's trying to. Not trying to say groom, but trying to have his son become one of their culture, and then obviously take the throne because of tradition. But you obviously you can't. Also. That's the point of the movie.
Okay. If that's the case, then I wish there was more fighting between the two siblings. If anything, I wish there was more interactions with them too. I wish there was something.
Why would the sister, knowing the tradition, that it's only males who can be the heir to the throne?
Because I don't want to fucking watch the same movie that came out 30 years ago. That's the only fucking reason I'm talking about. Because you're rehashing the same movie from 30 years ago.
What did I say about the storyline and the script and everything?
Also, he didn't want that dude to become Wesley Snipes. He did not want him part of the family at all. So he was doing everything he can to avoid that from happening.
Did he? Wait, did he really? No.
Yes, he was avoiding everything.
He literally asked Lavelle. It was like, if the prince accepts this, like, and he said yes.
Yeah, he said yes, but he didn't want him to. They had beef.
No, he wanted him to. That's why
they had beef.
Why think he grabbed him from Queens?
What you call it? Because he was threatening him. Like, all right, it's good that we don't have to go to war now. If he didn't threaten him with assassinating him, you think he would be like, oh yeah, no. He was just like, I hope he makes a choice because I'm not trying to be killed.
I mean, look.
And even the father said it in the beginning.
Here's
you don't have a son.
Here's another thing I gotta ask you: how are you this powerful in Africa and you don't have a powerful army? How do you have all this money and you don't have a powerful army?
That's the reason why his father was in bed and saying, "Yo, you will get killed if you don't find a
So they don't have an army?
No, if you
they don't have no military might.
This is not even that. I'm just saying, like. That's how come he rushed. He didn't.
Plot holes. Yeah. Like now I'm thinking about it, the worse and worse the movie gets.
Yeah. You gotta stop taking.
I was gonna ask you guys what SB, what was your favorite scene in the movie?
That's just when Leslie Jones came to his palace and was like, oh, we technically like, oh, we in. You see that in Tracy Morgan when he fought but it was kind of like CNN, but it was like
CNN.
And then it was like, wait.
Oh, sorry. Just thank you for bringing that up. One person I would take out of the movie is freaking
Trevor Noah.
Trevor Noah. Fuck him.
All right, what you call it? G.
Your
favorite scene?
Wait, you know what it is?
The what you call it?
Yeah. He does nothing for the movie. All his lines were not funny. He had a fake ass mustache.
It was a cameo.
It's not funny.
All right.
It's not. It wasn't funny.
All right, G. Sorry.
Like when Akeem was like, "I go, Simeon, we're going back to Queens," and there's like that little pause, and I was like, "Oh hell no, Majesty."
It was like a cringy moment for me. I don't know. So, what you call it, Bear? For the first half of the movie that you did, like, what was your favorite scene?
Like I said,
you better have the right answer for that
from the
one.
beginning. You already know. Listen, literally when it started, all the way. Let me see the problem I had. The problem I had was right when what's his name? I forgot his name.
Lavelle
whatever.
Johnson.
LeBron Johnson. Whatever. So
LeBron James.
This dude, where he was like he went to the girl, the barber, and he was talking to her, or hairstylist, whatever the word is. He was talking to her and saying like, you know, what are your dreams or something like that. He was talking about what she wanted to do or something, and then he kissed her. Literally, or right when he kissed her, I said, "Turn this off." I already saw it going up to there. I don't know if that's.
So you literally, damn, you got far. Okay.
Yeah, like as soon as I saw that, I was like, I already see where this is going, and it's gonna be garbage.
Turn off.
And literally played out. I would say like 70% of it was predictable, and I was just like, okay.
So
what was your
favorite movie?
My favorite part?
scene.
Like
sorry.
I said, the whole beginning from.
So you don't have a favorite scene within that? I thought you were gonna say the Morgan Freeman one.
So
Morgan Freeman.
Yeah.
That part was great. Yeah.
When I heard him, that was my favorite
Out of the
part.
whole first part that I liked, that part with the celebration and all that stuff, that was the freaking greatest.
It was kind of fucked up how he just passed away right there in his own funeral that he was just viewing, and he just died.
I think he wanted to go out like that.
I mean, that would have been that would have been cool.
You know, he had a few seconds.
So my favorite scene is when the girls were kicking Wesley Snipes' ass.
That's the part I hated.
It just showed that the girls
he's
like,
a martial artist.
No, it's not even that. It's just
too.
it's not even that. It's just the fact that I saw the girls just in action. Like I said, like what was my thing is like why have the girls in a movie if you barely show them like that? That was my only. That's my only favorite scene.
The little girl had a line.
Yeah.
The older daughter had a line.
In the middle
He
of
didn't give his own daughter a line.
I think she had a line.
She had a couple lines, dude.
She had a couple lines.
She did. She was like, I go at the dinner table. She said like, no, okay, let's go back to the beginning. When they were fighting, there was like, I call like son, like father, like was it the military was like father, like look like father needs a nap.
Yeah.
At the dinner table, it's like, oh yeah, you know, in Zumonda, like queens can't be, you know, royalty.
Yeah.
And then I think there was no other lines after that.
I mean, well, it is what it is. I don't know.
Was also lazy with the names too.
Yeah.
The fuck grandfather name is Joseph or something like
Joseph.
that. Then your great grandfather name is Joseph. Then your what the
Jaffe. Their last name is Jaffe.
Oh, actually, I had to say my other favorite part. But I hope you didn't turn it off. Is when they were gonna circumcise him.
Oof.
Yeah. Bro, this shit was creepy because it was like, here's your great grandfather, your grandfather, blah blah blah,
and then your father, and he licked it. I'm like, ew.
Like, it was like it was a potato.
I like how y'all all found that funny. I didn't find it funny at all. I just looked at it. I was just like, I was waiting for the. I saw that coming. I was like, it's not even funny. Like, it's not even funny. Like, where's the punchline?
Where's the punchline? Yeah. All right. So, I don't know if I don't know if I asked you guys this question. Would you recommend this movie to a friend?
You did.
Yeah.
No.
All right. So the next question that I got here is. Now I can't remember where my notes is. Would you see the film again? I'm not gonna start with you, SB.
Bro, I just want to. I'm not gonna hold you. I'm not gonna hold you. I almost did the same thing I did to Jimmy Neutron. I was about to wing it. I was about to.
So you about to turn? You were just about to turn it off like halfway in the middle.
Listen, I was about to watch a little bit and just go off that information. I was about to wing it.
All right, G.
You already know. I mean, well, I watched it 3 times just because people were in my room.
Are you gonna beat the record of Black Panther?
Wait, how many times I watched that movie?
You watched that like 6, 7 times.
Damn.
Are you gonna try to beat that record?
I don't know. I don't think so.
You ain't trying to.
I'm gonna ask T, who has been quiet this whole entire time. Would you watch the movie again? Yes, he would watch the movie again.
I gotta go to sleep real quick.
No,
Before I come here.
but it's like them girls are fine though.
Yo, that's the only thing that kept me awake for a little bit. I'm like,
So Bear,
daughter not looking bad.
Bear, other than making you go to sleep to take a nap or whatever the case may be, would you watch this movie again?
Get the fuck out of here! Don't ask me that shit again. That's disrespectful.
Listen, but they had.
Yeah, second half.
They had good choice in women.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, the women. Listen,
Yo,
listen. Like I said, all the characters except for Trevor Noah can stay. All right.
All right.
Yo, I'm feeling for some chocolate right now.
Oof.
Watching that movie.
I got a sweet tooth right now. All right. Could they
So
have?
chocolate or white chocolate?
Chocolate.
Okay,
So the next question is: could they
Dark
have?
chocolate.
Could they make another sequel?
No,
of this movie?
No, absolutely not.
yo.
No, please
If you guys
no.
watch the rest of the podcast, you will know what the hell I'm about to say. Hell, yo, why do you need sequels? Leave that shit alone. Would you want Vampire in Brooklyn again? Or Leprechaun in the Hood 5?
Okay, so the other part of the question before you guys stop me is: should they have made the sequel in the first place?
No.
No, I don't think on everything. I think he did that just to show that he's alive.
I agree with Big Bear. Is like if like no, but if they had a better director, yes.
Okay.
Let me tell you the only good thing. The only good thing. The only great thing about this movie is that you get to see people like Michael Blackson, Rick Ross.
Wait, I forgot about him.
Rick Ross was in there. That's
Oh,
the
yeah.
question. I mean, Morgan Freeman.
Yo, G, do you remember when Michael, Rick Ross showed up in showed up in What I Did? I was like, the whole entire time.
I forget. Oh my god, the name still eludes me. Watching Comes to America, the first one.
Yeah.
Well, I'm just gonna say her character. I don't know her name exactly, but Francesca from Jimmy Fox show.
Oh yeah.
She was in the first one, and she was in the second.
She was in the first one.
Yes.
Oh.
Me found that out
She was one of the
today.
Flower Girls.
She was the Flower Girls.
Oh
And
wow.
I just found out today when I rewatched Come to America, the first one, that Cuban Gooding Jr. was in the movie too. That was his first appearance in a movie ever.
First one?
First appearance ever.
Oh, I gotta rewatch the first one.
If you got when he gets to the barbershop, check it out.
Damn, now you made me forget what I was saying because you keep jumping in.
Sorry.
No, what was I saying?
So could they make sequels, or in this case, should they have?
They should have never made a sequel. They should have never made a sequel. Like I said, it's good to see all these characters: Wesley Snipes, Eddie Murphy, Rick Ross, all these guys. I mean, Rick Ross not even an actor, but you know, it's just good to see him in the movie and all that stuff. But just like
Rose.
Yeah, it's just not. It's just like this movie was not needed.
All right. So one second to last question is: could they have made this into a TV show?
Why would you?
That's an interesting question.
If you can't make a sequel,
Could they make it this into?
Listen.
You're right. There is no plot.
Listen. If you shouldn't make a sequel, you shouldn't make a TV show.
Yep.
You can't even make a spin-off off of it.
Let me ask you guys a question.
They made a show off the Minority Report. I remember that. Yeah.
Let me ask you a quick question. Like Mike and Like Mike 2, was it necessary?
Like Mike was fine. Like Mike 2.
No, exactly. What you call it? White man can't jump.
Did they make a juke? Don't tell me they made it too.
No, I'm making an example. White man can't jump and White man can't jump too. Would you want a sequel of that?
No.
Exactly.
Why would I want a sequel to that?
Would you want any sequels to anything that Spike Lee has done?
No.
So why the hell would people want sequels of good movies? Leave them alone. Jungle Fever, leave that shit alone.
You're right.
All the good movies.
Street. If they did, I'm not agreeing what they should make. TV
sequel,
show.
yeah,
A
TV.
show added this, but it's like think about it. Like then they would actually kind of help explain the daughters.
Yeah,
a little bit
or
more.
like flesh them out a little more. But so
I don't care.
a
about
majority
them.
is no. So so on a scale from 1 Haitian flag to 5 Haitian flags, what would you?
Why would you?
What? Wait, what? Hold up.
Why would you do that? No.
Where?
On a
Where
scale,
did-
and
Where
the scale
did that
from
come
one,
from?
one
That's
scale
what I'm
from
saying.
1 Haitian flag to 5 Haitian flag, what would you give the movie?
What is 5 Haitian flags? Is that good?
That's good.
Why couldn't you use like something like
Right, that's what I'm saying.
like not Haitian flags, but like one
one Zumonda flag or
yeah,
something
no,
like that.
one Zumonda
What?
flag.
Whatever. I just whatever. Give it a rate from 1 to 5.
1 to 5, trash.
0.
Dumpster fire. No, all right, it's not that bad. Okay.
So yeah, recant.
Okay. To be fair, I give it a 1.5.
Okay. SB.
I'll give it a 5. I really didn't care too much for it.
No expectations going into it, so
Wait, does he do 1 out of 5?
yeah, 1 out of 5.
So you rating 5?
So that's
you
like
know,
really, yeah.
okay,
A 5 is great, like one of the best
give it
movie
a
out there.
2.5.
Should have did like to 10. I don't know. 10
Yeah.
makes it easy.
Nah, I mean,
give it a 2.5.
nah, it makes it a little easier if you do it from 1 to 5.
Because I gotta do point something now.
2.5.
G,
I'll give it 2.5.
what would you give the movie?
Same thing with thanks to Bear, but I'll give the same thing with SB. It's like a 2.5. Like if different director, definitely.
T, what would you give the movie? Yeah. A 4.
Oh.
For him, it wasn't.
No.
For him, it wasn't.
I liked
For
it.
me,
You said the
yeah,
whole
I
way
liked
through.
it. It was a 10.
I just wanted to see the ending because I have to. That's
So
why.
I would give it a 3 out of 5.
Wait, so I have a I got a phone call from somebody. My mother, she will give it 5 Haitian flags because like she loved the dresses that they were all the females were sporting in that movie.
That's it. That's the reason why she gave it a 5.
She loved the movie.
She loved the movie. She's a Haitian
She
immigrant.
said she gave it a 5
She's
because
a-
listen to what he said.
She's an immigrant from another country. She doesn't know movie culture like we do.
She gave it a 5. Listen to what he said. She gave it a 5 because of the dresses.
Yeah.
Heard that.
Yeah, she gave it a boost up. For
Enough
that.
said for
She
that.
gave it a boost up for that.
Listen,
like,
I got a couple things to say.
Yes.
All right, before we are we about to close it out? I got a couple things to say. Okay, so I'm probably gonna take a lot of heat for this, but I don't give a shit. Okay, one. Remember what you said about that scene with
Korean girls?
the scene where he impregnated what's her name?
Yes. The rape.
That is a rape scene. Okay, that is pure 100% rape. Okay, you cannot promote that. Period.
She drugged. She literally drugged.
People find that funny. I didn't find it funny at all.
Pumpkin pie.
Yeah,
I didn't find it funny at all. Like I said, like that is vile, disgusting, and it should never be promoted in movies. Unless you're trying to, if you're gonna, especially like comedy movies, because you're trying to make it funny. But if it's like a movie that's serious, like if it has to have rape to, progress the plot.
Lifetime movie.
I mean, if you say that means the first one you can say the same thing when the little sister was giving him.
Exactly, it's the same thing I had. The same thing I said. I was like, it's still rape, and it's like, why are people making fun of this? Because it's happening to a guy, but if it happens to a girl, it's terrible.
All right, what's your other point?
Another thing, we're talking about the fight scene at the end.
Yeah, I mean, it's not really a lot. There's just a little
It's
thing.
fucking stupid. Okay? He comes to there, he's like, where's
the prince or whatever it is?
Yeah, where the little dude at? All right, he got married my daughter, right? He's like, oh, he's not here, he's waiting, so I'm not waiting anymore. And then he's like, he about to fight them, right? If this guy is so terrifying, how the hell did the
little girls?
How did the little girls be like? I can understand if it was just him, like all 3 of them, because they're skilled warriors, and I'm like, if it's 3 of them against him, that I could see that, right? You have two or three bodyguards that was with him?
No, like 4.
Not one. Was any of them holding?
She took them out.
Was any of them holding guns?
No.
They're holding
guns in the beginning. I'm going to a wedding, right? I'm a mercenary in whatever Zumonda, right? An army and stuff, and my army is like very threatening because I'm threatening the king of Zimbabwe. What is this? Zumonda. I'm threatening Zumonda. You mean to tell me this guy didn't kill anybody? Nothing.
I'm sure he
Or
has.
like hold people hostage, have a whole bunch of guns, and this and that.
Cut hands.
It takes 3 little girls to beat his ass.
Even I thought the son was going to be savage.
Like, he ain't a
Rotimi
fight.
wasn't savage.
He ain't a fighter.
Huh?
He ain't a fighter.
No, I thought the way
No,
that he came out,
I wouldn't even expect that. I knew the daughters were gonna do something, but I'm like, this guy's supposed to be so terrifying.
Yeah.
And then like he
got
got
his ass kicked
He
by
got his
3
ass kicked
girls.
by them, and they put a stick in his face. I'd have been like, bitch, please. I would have slapped it out and shot her. I'm like, who next? Like this is stupid. Like stop making.
He should have turned into Blade.
Like hold up. This guy was in what was that movie? He was in Expendables. You saw how he was beating everybody's ass. He was in Demolition Man. He was in Blade. He was in other movies. Where he's kicking a whole bunch of ass. You mean to tell me he got kicked by 2 people, like 3 kids with like little ass sticks? Yeah, bodyguards with him. Like I'm tired of them doing this, like cheaping out on the ending and stuff. And not only that, I forgot to mention one more scene that pissed me off.
Speak on it.
So, remember when all right, one more time.
Lavelle Johnson.
Don't give me his last name. Lavelle. Every time you say that last name, I rage. I got rage.
Johnson.
Lavelle Johnson, right? Remember when Lavelle Johnson went back to America with the
girl,
the stylist, right? The stylist, and they're like, where did and then Eddie Murphy was talking to his wife who was drunk off of
Henny or whatever.
Right?
Ciroc.
Yeah.
Sorry.
I actually kind of find that kind of funny too, like with her and Leslie were.
Yeah, that's what.
That was kind of funny.
She bought her.
Do the Humpty Hump. Do the Humpty Hump.
Yeah, they were having fun. Yeah, I like that. Even though they were drunk, but I found that fun.
Good comment when how you go, Me and Street was watching it. How you like, that's how you drink Crown. Fuck you.
Okay. So when he went up there, when he went to the room and he was mad and stuff like that, his wife told him like she's drunk and she's telling him like this and that.
Tell her a piece of her mind.
Yeah, a piece of her mind. She's telling him like
you did the same thing.
You did the same thing.
Yeah.
And now they basically, the thing is that they made him look stupid.
The son, hypocrite.
A hypocrite. It's not even really hypocrite. Yeah, a hypocrite, but
yeah, because he did legit the same thing.
He did legit the same thing, but then she kicks him out of his own palace.
Yeah.
No, out of his own room. But he went to McDowell's afterwards.
So.
Oh yeah, that's one thing.
Let me ask you a question.
Yo.
Listen to this.
In a monarchy or whatever.
This nigga made you a queen.
Yeah.
Right?
Yes.
You talking to a man who has a whole.
I know where you're going with this.
Palace.
I know where you're going with it too.
You kicked him out of his own room because, and he, what? Forget it. Listen,
What?
Listen.
It's called love, my
No,
man.
hold on. That's not even it. I get where you're coming from, but at the same time, like, she's the only thing that's, like, keeping him grounded. Like, she's the grounded thing.
What did she do to keep him grounded in the whole movie?
No.
Before that talk, what did she do to keep him grounded?
No, I'm not saying grounded, in general in the movie, but I believe that's the only reason why he went to Queens, to find himself a real queen. Like, not no pup. Like, what
in
was
the first movie.
Yeah, in the first movie. Even Tiana Taylor character did the same thing. It was like, just stay right here and never like.
Oh,
like,
that curse, like bark like a dog.
Bark like a dog, and even that girl came back like.
Yeah.
Like those girls, like he's looking for a real person, a real genuine person, and she was genuine person, and she told him the truth, even though she was drunk. But like she was like, "Yo, you're a fucking hypocrite. You need to fuck up. Like you need to stand the fuck up and grow some balls and go back and get your son."
And you kicked him out of his room in his own
Excuse
palace.
me?
Yes.
I got money.
I toss her off the balcony. You take a blade.
That is a bad thing that you're saying right now, because he has the money and he's a man that he don't deserve to get kicked out of his room. That's not. You should not say.
Of his own kingdom.
Yes, because she's telling.
Let me tell you something. You own this whole thing. You're the heir of the.
That doesn't fucking matter. She's upset at him.
Who the hell is she?
What are you guys trying to say? She's upset. She does not want to see the sight of him.
Who the hell is she?
You leave the room.
You leave the room. You upset? Look, I got a couch made a 24-karat gold downstairs. You can go sleep on that. You made it time.
You are so
I'm
sexy.
telling you right now. I will leave the room.
Yo,
I would leave the room. And see, I own all the stuff. I own the property. I own the room and all that stuff. Yeah, I'll still leave too.
You are a simp. We were just talking about that.
What does this have to be a simp?
That's not a simp.
That's not
Oh,
simp.
you throwing that word around like it's like water.
No.
She asked him to leave the room. He's gonna leave the room. Doesn't matter if you're fucking king or you're the poorest man in
Out
the
of
world.
your own house.
Yes.
Get out.
Exactly. Yep.
Okay.
No, exactly.
Listen.
Wait, hold on. Especially in the age we live in now, if a woman makes more money than you,
she's asking him to leave the room. She's not asking him to leave the kingdom. She's not asking for a
who are
divorce.
you to tell me to leave my room?
Your wife.
Okay, she could kick rocks.
God, thank you.
Your wife? Are you
Your
stupid?
wife.
Are you stupid? Your
Wow.
wife. The person you married. You made a commitment to.
You made a commitment to this
I'm a
person.
king. You think I can't go out and find another queen?
Oh,
You think I can't go out and find another queen?
Oh,
Are
man.
you too serious right now?
I'm dead ass.
I cannot with you.
You
two.
serious?
You
serious?
You guys are cool.
Right.
You're wilding right now. All right.
No.
All right. Let's
Y'all
end
on
it.
your own. Y'all on your own.
Yes. Okay. I don't
Wait,
fucking.
you know what? I'm gonna say this right now. We'll take this up on G's topics, all right? We'll take this up on G topics. We're gonna end it here.
I'm heading you fucking L's all day.
We're gonna end it here, but we're ending this on G topics, all right? Check out G topics for this.
All right. So let's end the movie on a high fucking note because these two are wilding out.
No, y'all wild.
You two are wilding out.
I own
right?
property. I'm gonna give it to somebody else. Get the fuck.
I
out
am
of
not telling. I'm not asking you to give it to somebody else. I'm telling you to walk out the room.
G
She's
topics.
upset.
G topics. G topics. Guys. G topics. G
All
topics.
right.
G topics.
We're gonna end this podcast on this one question. Who won the movie for you? I'm gonna start with you, Bear.
Who else? Eddie Murphy.
Eddie Murphy won the movie. SB.
Tracy Morgan and Leslie Jones.
Who won the movie for you, G?
Morgan Freeman and Eddie Murphy.
Who won the movie for me is Lavelle Johnson. No. What you call it? Nobody really won the movie for me. I think the whole entire crew won the movie for me. Because for me, because to bring back a movie that was supposed to premiere last year and then COVID fucked it up and then they still premiered it anyway, and
the movie will still fuck up.
Exactly.
And for them to even come up with the idea to come up with a movie in the first place, I think everybody won the movie. So Eddie Murphy.
I call James L. Jones, Morgan Freeman, and Eddie Murphy.
And Leslie
Tracy
Jones.
Morgan and Leslie Jones.
All right, I think everybody won the movie. On that note, this is Force Redux. Remember to follow us on Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, YouTube, TikTok. We got a lot of good topics, especially G's topics. We got Force Sessions, another good podcast about anime. These guys killing it with Bear, SBGT, and Sage. Catch us next time. Peace.
Damn, how was it?